Hello students, hello viewers, welcome to Senior College Mathematics. Topic of discussion is algebraic graph. Lesson 2, linear or straight line graph, part 2. In this lesson, we want to look at solution of simultaneous linear equations by graphical method. When solving simultaneous linear equations by the graphical method, the following steps are helpful. Number 1, make table of values for the given pair of equations. 2, plot the points on the same graph, not separate ones. 3, check the coordinates where the lines intersect, that is the point of contact or the meeting point. 4, the point of intersection gives the solution to the given linear equation. Once you put these 4 steps to use, you can solve any pair of simultaneous equation graphically with ease. Let us take some examples to continue. Solve the pair of simultaneous linear equation using the graphical method. Example 2, you have s minus y equal to 5, 2s plus y equal to 7. So step 1 is explained out. Make a table of values for the given pair of equation. You see that no values are given. In lesson 1, the values for s are given to us from -3 to +3. In graph plotting, the values of the vertical axis, that is y-axis, depend on the horizontal axis, that is s-axis. What this means is that you can only find y values when s values are known. If no range for s value is given, you then assume values of s. Some should be negative while others positive. You should assume reasonable range of values, because if you assume values, if your assumed values are too many, you have more points to plot. This can be time consuming. Still on step 1, so we have the given pair of equations, s minus y equal to 5, then 2s plus y equal to 7. So make y the subject, because we said y is the dependent variable. So y always stand alone on the left hand side. So make y the subject in both equations, because of the fact that y values depend on s value. You do this to enable you solve for y values when s values are assumed. You always make y the subject. Y always stands alone when we are plotting graph. Although sometimes you may have other variables, but the dependent variable is always stated in the question, and you ensure that it stands alone before constructing the table of values and plotting them on the graph sheet. Okay, so for the first equation, that is s minus y equal to 5, y needs to be positive, so you move y to the right, it becomes positive, and you move 5 to the left, so you have s minus 5 equal to y. Therefore y is equal to s minus 5. So here I have assumed s values from -2 to +4. So you solve for y when s is -2, when s is -1, and so on. So when s is -2, y is equal to s minus 5, which means -2 minus 5 equal to -7. When s is -1, y is equal to s minus 5. You replace s with -1, that is -1 minus 5, and you have -6, and so on. You can show everything in the table. So you have s row -1 to 4, and you have y row. As I just explained, when s is -2, y is -7. When s is -1, y is -6. When s is 0, y is -5. When s is 1, y is -4, and so on. For the second equation, that is 2s plus y equal to 7, for us to make y the subject, you simply transfer 2s to the right hand side. So you have y equal to 7 minus 2s. So we have the same values for s. So when s is -2, y is equal to 7 minus 2s. So where you see s, you replace it with -2. That becomes 7 minus 2, bracket open, -2. And that is 7 plus 4 equal to 11. When s is -1, if you replace s with -1 in y equal to 7 minus 2s, you have 9 at the end. So you take the table to show other values for s and y. So we have the two tables for equation 1 and 2. The next step is to plot these values on the same graph sheet. So step 2, plot these points on the same graph sheet or graph note. So you have the table of values for the first equation, y equal to s minus 5, and the second equation, y equal to 7 minus 2s. So we are to plot these values on the same graph note. You take it one by one. So the first is for us to plot the values of the first equation. So we take a scale considering the nature of the values. We can use 1 centimeter to 1 unit on both axes. That is, the difference between two squares should be 1. That is the meaning. Now in this, my graph can say that after the origin 0, the next number I have there is 5. But since 1 cm is 1 unit, from 0 to this point is 1 square, that is 1. So this is 2, followed by 3. This is 3. You have 4 and 5. Just to give more space and make the work neat. You should understand that. So the first value, when s is -2, y is -7. So this is -2. This is the point for -2. Then here is -7. So this is the meeting point. So let's jump to when s is 1, y is minus 4. So s is 1 is on the right side after the origin, so this is 1. When s is 1, y is minus 4. Minus 4 is here, so this is the meeting point. Then when s is 4, y is minus 1. This is 4 for s and minus 1 for y, and this is the meeting point. So we have the points for the first table of values. Next is to join them together before you plot the points from the second equation. So you can also plot the points for the second equation before you join both together, or you can decide to join these points together before you plot the second one. So any one you choose to do, you are correct. So let us see what happens next. So here, so we plot the values for the second equation. So already we are through with everything here. We are through with this one. So we focus on the next one using the same scale. So the first value, when s is minus 2, y is 11. So this is minus 2 for s, and here is 11 for y. This is the meeting point. When s is minus 1, y is 9. So this is minus 1 and this point is 9. You have the meeting point. When s is 0, y is 7. So when any point is 0, you plot the other one on the axis. So when s is 0, this is the point now, is the origin. So you have to plot y directly on the axis, not anywhere else. The same thing we did here. When s is 0, y is minus 5. You plot it directly on the axis. If you continue in that form, when s is 4, y is minus 1. When s is 4, y is minus 1. Now add the same point here, the same point. So this is the meeting point. We have plotted the two equations on the same graph sheet. So next thing is to join them together, get the point of intersection, which becomes the solution to the linear equations. So step 3 is to obtain the solution of the equations, which is the point of intersection of the two lines, which now represent the equations. Okay, so you have the first line is for y equal to 7 minus 2s, and the second line is y equal to s minus 5. So all the points have been joined together, and you observe very well, this is the point of intersection or contact where the first line meets the second line. So from that point you trace it up, that is, you trace it to meet the s axis, and you trace it also to meet the y axis. So at the point where it met the s axis, that point is 4, and at the point where it met the y axis, that point is minus 1. So from careful observation, the solution is s equal to 4 and y equal to -1. So this is how you solve simultaneous linear equations using graphical methods. End of lesson 2. Thanks for watching and learning. Don't forget, watch out for more from the voice of Petakus. Lastly, if you are not safe, your life is in crisis. To avoid that, you give your life to the one that can save you, and that is the Lord Jesus Christ, and you confess him as your Lord and personal Savior every day of your life. If you are saved already, congratulations. Live righteously and be prepared, because on the last day, some will be taken and some will be left. Take good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Study your books. Do the needful at all times. Flee every appearance of evil. Don't defraud others to make money. Use your hands and your brain to work genuinely and legally, and the Lord will bless you. Goodbye.